Alright guys, this is the unboxing of the G&G Arp9 from Airsoft GI. I mean, it's still sealed. I'm gonna open this up for the first time. I'll fast forward this. Alright guys, so open the box up. As always, you got paper covering all the goodies. I'll stay there for now. Alright. So this is another order. Just a bottle of BBs. Not that big a deal. Also, Airsoft GI is having their free mystery gift giveaway. So this is just a little guide. But I guess I got a t-shirt from Airsoft GI. It's kind of big, but it's a cool t-shirt. As they give away prizes, they give away one prize with every purchase, no matter how small, how big. This is a big purchase, a gun. I purchased a few BBs and got in a few things before. So here's the Arp9. It's a nice box, very G&G-ish. This is very flashy, and it shows off the gun and a few pieces of the internals. So let me just go ahead and open this, and I'll show you how you guys will see it when you open yours. I'm gonna skip this too.
So I could get it?
No, because you're gonna come on the time lapse.
Oh, the time lapse? Please put music over it. So I'm entertaining part of the video.
I'm gonna speed it up.
With the audio?
It's a nice t-shirt.
Take out the audio.
This is Airsoft GI and it has a guy. But it's 2XL though, so.
Make it easier for me.
Alright. So I'm actually gonna open it like this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this for you. So actually I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the box, what it has around it. So on one side, it tells you your package. I got the battery package. Tells you what gun you got, everything like that. Got a few labels for pricing. This side just says G&G. In the front, it has some safety requirements and G&G again. And after that, on the front, as you can see, you have all this and a few specs and the gun itself, what you'll be getting. A sticker on top. Let me just go ahead and open this now. So, I have not seen it yet, but this is how you will get it. Hopefully nothing falls. This is how you will get it. I'm going to open this up for you guys. So, let me just go ahead and hopefully get this in frame. So first things first, you're gonna have a few magazines here. Not really sure what they are. This seems to be some advertisement for G&G. Throw it off to the side. Here, it has the Arp9 on the cover. I believe it's the guide. Yes, it's the operating guide, safety, stuff like that. Let me see how quality this is. So, front, iron sight, how to clean your barrel, how to just top up, stuff like that. I do not see an exploded view, guys. Yep, no exploded view. Kind of sucks for some people, kind of doesn't. This is a simple AR platform, so many people will find out how to check on this gun if you ever need to. Put that quick start to the side, and then you got G&G's warranty, which you might need to sign up for, or it might just be already done for you. But this is your warranty card. Put that off to the side. Don't lose that card, because if anything goes wrong with this gun, they will replace it, I believe, for 13 months. You have for 13 months that this gun can be replaced or fixed at free. You got a very small, short unjamming rod. Since you do have a short barrel on this gun, it's a nice quality, not cheap. Put that off to the side. Let me get to the other stuff. So I believe it's a LiPo balance charger. This is included in the $245 package that I got because I wanted a simple plug and play gun that I didn't need to go buy LiPos because I actually still use nickel metal hydrides on my AEGs. So I got the LiPo balance charger here. Comes with your plug to charge, and it comes with a pretty decent hefty LiPo G&G charger. Alright, I'll put that off to the side for now. Now, in front of the gun, front of the barrel, I believe this is our battery. Yes, it is. This is a G&G, obviously, battery. It's a LiPo 11-1, 800 milliamps. It's a decent sized battery. Obviously, it's meant to fit in this small stock that a lot of people have problems with. If you guys want, you guys can go ahead and read that. Hopefully it focuses. This is your battery. Alright, we'll put that off to the side for now, and we'll get into this. This is actually just your wall plug for your LiPo charger. So don't lose this either because this will be mandatory to charge your battery. Alright, I'm gonna skip this part. I'm gonna put this stuff off to the side so I can show you guys the gun. Alright guys, this is now the first time I ever touched this gun, felt it, seems like a good weight. Go ahead and get this magazine. It's a 300 round high cap. They do make mid caps and even a drum mag G&G makes, which I believe is 1,000 rounds. But this is your standard high cap that comes with it. It's polymer, but it feels solid and very little rattle. Put that off to the side. I hope that still works. Also, it comes in a very nice hard plastic. I would prefer foam, but it does keep the gun very secure, so I doubt any damage would happen to it. And it's the Arp9. Go ahead and put this off to the side for you guys. And actually, I'm gonna be back. I'll edit this out so I can show you this gun. So I took the gun out of the packaging. This is the gray model, of course, orange tip, federally mandated. Pretty solid. Not the heaviest or not the lightest gun in the world, but you can one-hand this for little CQB games and skirmishes like that. You have the M-lock rail in the front. Very small. It's a 5-inch rail. M-lock in the front. I believe it's Cerakoted. Has a nice texture to it. You also have the cookie cutter amplifier in the front. You got your adjustable flip up. Front and rear iron sights. The front is adjustable for elevation, and the back is adjustable for windage. So, not the best sights, but most of the time you're gonna be throwing on an optic or such. Actually, let me leave this out. You got a monolithic metal upper rail. That's the only Picatinny rail you have on this. So for all your attachments, you're gonna have to buy M-lock, which sadly does not include. So to use any light laser or foregrip, you will need an M-lock segment. All right, thank you, Daisy. So next on, I'm gonna start with the stock. The stock is only 2 positions. This is closed, fully closed, and then fully extended is when you press this button and put some effort, and that's fully extended. Now, fully extended is a good size for most people. You're still very close to the gun, it's still very maneuverable for CQB, but it's still very small. When it's fully closed, it's too small for most people, too small for me. After that, your fire selector is not ambidextrous, so you have semi, full auto. It also has the ETU, which if you put on semi, hold the trigger for 10 seconds. After that, you'll have 3-round burst when you switch into full auto mode. And vice versa for going back to full auto. Charging handle is ambidextrous. It is, sorry about the dryer. Charging handle is ambidextrous. You have little wings here, a little extensions. So no matter for lefty or righty, anyone could pull this. With these, the door opens up. Now there is no bolt catch, which kind of sucks, but you can still get past it with the ambidextrous bolt carrier, whatever I said earlier. So once you pull that back, you can pull it back with your left or right finger, whatever hand you would like, and you have your hop up inside. It's a rotary style hop up. It has click positions, which makes it easier for you to remember your hop up adjustments. So after that, magwell. Actually, let me get to the battery space first. So once you extend it, or if you would like to, which I will do now, you hold the buttstock battery again, the buttstock release, hold it in, and you pull your stock all the way out. And it comes out just like this, no damage done. So now, you got your buffer tube. Not a mil-spec buffer tube, obviously, because it's for the PDW. But the M-Lock is, by the way, if I have not told you guys, this is mostly mil-spec, especially the M-Lock, which is really nice, so you can use real steel counterparts if you would like to. Other than that, you got your little trap door in the back. Nice idea by G&G. Little trap door, pull. This little plastic piece falls out, put that off to the side, and then you got your battery storage in there. Once you get that off, and you pull your wires out, and you got your, I believe they call it your ETU, electronic trigger unit, and you got your fuse wired to small to medium. Now there's not a lot of space in there, as you can see. I have not tried to put a battery in here, but I will grab this battery if I'm able to find it. I'll fast forward this. You can talk for a second. Once I tell you to stop, I'm going to fast forward this. Hello? Okay, no more talking, sorry. Alright, so this is the battery that comes with the gun. It's an 11-1 800 milliamp LiPo battery, wired to small to medium. Now, you would plug this in. I'm not going to plug it in now for safety reasons. And slide this battery in like so. Which first I will put this MOSFET and fuse in. So I might fast forward this, so you guys don't have to watch me struggle with these wires. Damn, I think really is bad. Alright guys, so I got the battery. The wires do not really stay in that well, but it's not that big of a deal because this battery is not falling out. So if you want, you could go ahead and struggle with this, fold your wires up a little bit and stick this cap on, which I'll show you. So it does take time, so it's not easy in field or even out of field between games. Sorry about that noise. But here you go. You got your little plastic piece. And what you would do was just pop that back in. Like, not like this. There you go. So you do have to press the release and it's in. So you got your buffer tube with battery in. Obviously not plugged in, but you can plug it in. And you can throw the stock right back on. So once you press the stock button, if you would like to call it, the slides back in, and you got a complete small Arp9. You can also close it all the way, no problem. Nothing rattles. It's a very solid gun. Now let me show you another way I would be running this. So, not throw this out, but put it off to the side, throw it in a bag. And so I don't have to wrestle with this all the time that I need to change a battery. Just plug this in and leave the connectors out as such, which I will actually plug this in for a second. That's weird. The G&G battery does not like to fit with the G&G gun that they included. Alright, there you go. So most of the time I would just leave it like this and put the stock back on. It is kind of a struggle to put the stock on, but once you get it, you got it. So see, the wires are dangling a little bit, not in your way. They're not going to get caught up in anything, and the battery is not going to fall out no matter how much you shake this thing. You can also press this one more time and, sorry about that, give it a few love taps, and I believe so. Yep. It is now in, and so you can use this as a smaller, almost pistol-like gun slash AEG, but it is very small, very, very small. You can almost strap this on your back and run around with it, no problem. But like this, as you can see, is way too small for a person like me. I'm like uncomfortable, your wrist might start hurting, so I do not recommend this. But for smaller, younger airsoft players, it might be just perfect for them, and they might love it. So let me go ahead and take this battery out so no mishaps happen. I'll go ahead and fast forward this. You can talk. Making a lot of noise, by the way. Okay, I guess you're not talking to me. Damn it, I gotta wait for the mic right now. How much long do you have in the microwave? How long do you have in the microwave?
5 seconds.
Okay. And action after I fart it. Actually, no. There you go. Alright guys, so this is the last part of the gun that I have not gotten to yet, which is going to be the mag well and the mag release. Now, this is a standard AR, but it is a 9mm version, so your standard 5.56 or M4 magazines for any AEGs will not fit. You'll have to use the proprietary G&G magazines, either high caps, the 300 round high caps, 60 round mid caps, or the 120 round, 1200 round, I believe, drum mag. If you don't have any of those, no other 9mm Glock mag will not work. Don't force it in, don't break anything. Also, I believe the Classic Army Nemesis X9, which is a very similar gun to this, their mid caps will work if you would like 120 round mid caps, which is a decent size. So once you go ahead and pick this up, just a regular smaller magwell for 9mm. It is kind of flared here, obviously for CQB reasons. So it looks like it's in, right? Falls out. It's not in. So a lot of problems with this G&G. Well, one of the problems with the G&G, and I don't know if it might wear down over time, but this mag, very, very easy, good amount of pressure, does not like to go in. So after you insert a mag, always make sure to tap it, just a little tap, that's it, and you hear that click. And if you can tell, the little mag release here, right here, is now extended. So obviously it's the mag release. So once you want to either reload or just take out the mag, press it in, it's an AK style, and it releases the mag, no problem, falls out. Let me go ahead and jump into this high cap. Now also, this mag release is, I would say, ambidextrous because you can reach it from this side. So you could take it out from here, or if you're a lefty, take it out with your right hand and you got the mag. So this is ambidextrous in a way. Now the high cap, it is polymer. It is kind of coated. If you guys cannot tell, it's a very Glock type mag. It's a high cap, obviously. Here, your little winding wheel on the bottom. Standard high cap, no matter what. You got your little trap door here. Very small, actually. You can just barely fit the tip of a speed loader in here. So you load all your 300 rounds in here, and you go ahead and just snap that back in like so, and just wind it up. And once you see your BBs fill out to the top, you're ready to shoot. Alright guys, so let me go ahead and get into the internals of this gun. Some internals. First internal thing, I believe this is a 128, I believe, millimeter inner barrel. I'm gonna close this in. 128 millimeter inner barrel. So it's very, very short, as you can tell. Probably just this long, just from right here. So it is not a long and accurate gun, but this gun it is believed to reach around 200 feet, and after that your BBs are wherever they go. But it is pretty good for a PDW style 9mm AEG, to say. This is under the combat machines. If you guys can probably see that, probably can't. It is under the combat machine line, so you do have the metal M-lock, metal upper rail, but other than that, everything on this gun is polymer, but it's sturdy polymer. So you got obviously this is the Battleship Gray version. You got your magwell polymer and your upper polymer, but this is a very solid polymer body. No wobble when it's closed, nothing. There is a little bit of wobble in the stock when it's extended, but it's not much. You won't notice, and it's comfortable. Other than that, you got your sling point, nice placement from G&G, out of the way of everything. I don't know if you would use a sling on this gun, but at least you got one there. Nothing in the front, but you got one back here if you would like to throw this on your back or anything such. Your butt pad, no rubber, no nothing. I would like for it G&G to include a rubber or softer butt pad material, but it's actually very comfortable as it kind of sits in your shoulder very well and does not move due to the size. Obviously, again, internals, 128 millimeter brass barrel. Do not know the size of the barrel. You got your standard G&G, well, your new standard G&G rotary style hop up that has little click adjustments. After that, you got your little speed trigger here. So for any of you speed softers here, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is skeletonized with the ETU. It's a very short trigger pull. You can spam this trigger a lot and almost get a full auto type of shooting, if you would say so. You got your full auto and obviously your 3-round burst, which is programmable. Other than that, let me see. Got your internal ETU. Your trigger guard down here is metal. Everything is textured. So your mag bolt is textured. Bottom of your trigger guard is textured. And you got, actually, I would like to mention, a very nice grip. This grip is standard. Sorry about the air conditioning. It's standard with the ARP9. There is no option to change it out for a standard M4 grip, which in a way is good because it's very slim profile. So for my hands, it's more comfortable to grab. Other than that, you got your different grooves here, different textures on the grip. It adds a little more grip and a little more it makes it comfortable. That's it. I believe the ARP556, which is the bigger brother of this, which uses regular standard M4 mags instead of 9mm mags, has the same exact grip, just slightly larger for the slightly larger gun. You got your G&G motor down here, which you can't really see, but it's your G&G motor. And let's see. You got your standard V2 gearbox. So I see this for a lot of players, a good HPA viable option, as you could throw a Fusion F1 engine in here. You could throw a Polar Star jack. You could throw a Vulcan V12. You could throw a lot of stuff in here, and it's also a very light gun to start with. So taking off all that metal from the version 2 gearbox will make this gun lighter, shoot quicker, and just nicer for a lot of speed QB players or just speed soft players. Other than that, very solid rails. I do believe G&G, oh no, not G&G. I do believe AirTech Studios sells a battery extension unit. It's called the BEU. It's just a little extension unit that these guide rails goes through, and it adds a little extra space for your bigger LiPo batteries. Other than that, it's a decent gun. This is the G&G Combat Machine, ARP9 subcategory. This is the first gen of their guns, of ARP9 guns. I don't know if they'll make more, but this is a solid start for G&G. Good rate of fire. Have not tested it yet. Have not even shot it yet. Good rate of fire. Good ETU. Good trigger response. Good high cap mags. Other than that, is the intermediate level of G&G guns. So you will have your obviously your ETU, upgraded motor. I believe you have a G&G green bulking in here, so good bulking. You know, G&G does good bulkings for AGs. Not the best barrel, but decent barrel. I will change that out eventually. Your hop up unit, pristine. There's no need to change that. You might want to add a little nub, a better nub in there, but other than that, it's perfect. You're not going to be using more than 2 weights and a CQB field. So yeah, I might throw in a chrono test. I will, if I do throw in a chrono test, I might also throw in a rate of fire test and just sound test, because this cookie cutter amplifier, if you guys do not know, is extremely loud. It's almost deafening and rings your ears while shooting this gun. So if you guys are buying this to be silent or sneaky outside in a woods ball field, this is not the gun for you, unless you would like to change this flash hider, which is also a 14mm counterclockwise thread. So you can go ahead and put a suppressor on here. Obviously, then you could use it. Still, it's an AG. You will still hear version 2 gearbox cranks going at it. You'll still hear it, but it will be a lot quieter than your cookie cutter amplifier, which is extremely loud, which you guys will see in the chrono test and rate of fire test if I do so. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna do a few videos with this. I've not made a lot of videos lately. My last video, I believe, was a review of the Foxeer Legend 2, which I will be throwing on this gun, which is perfect for CQB ranges as it gives you just the right amount of zoom, and it's a solid gun that can deal with anything you throw at it. So I will be throwing this in the field, in the test, at Miami Airsoft whenever I can, and I will go ahead and throw some sniper gameplay footage with a decent amount of kills, with some footage of this with a little more kills. Obviously CQB is a little easier to get kills, so I will throw this in there. Those kills will all be combined into one video, and if I do not throw a clone test slash rate of fire test in this, I will throw it in that gameplay footage. But other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and watch my videos. See you next time.
Why self-life? We got London on the track.